I'm done. Well, can you believe it, Craig? Can you believe it? We have decided to make this its own program. A quiz show heard around the world.
This is world-renowned testing RainMan. He's now standalone.
Standalone program.
It needed to be done. This is world famous. It's the most, like, everyone loves this. Everyone loves testing RainMan. No one can compete. No one can compete unless it's for a US title.
Fuck the US title.
And Genie's.
And Lex Luger.
So Genie's Lex Luger and the US title.
I like the Genie, but not that question. I don't like that question. I'm Rob Campbell. Also, I'm RainMan. Oh. So, yeah.
That's RainMan. It. You are RainMan. Oh, my God. You have a gimmick for this one.
Yeah. I'm RainMan.
Yeah. And I'm still your bastard, Craig Challoner.
He is. And he lives up to that every single fucking week on this program.
Yes. Well, first episode then, technically. New show. Still the same.
I guess so.
The editor keeps getting more and more fucking jobs to be done. It's dead good for him. He loves it.
He loves it.
We like giving him extra work.
We do.
But we are here testing RainMan, episode who fucking knows. And we are doing a nice, easy one this week because, as we said at the start of October, Halloween week will be focused just purely around Halloween. So testing RainMan next week is not a spoiler alert because we said it from the start. It will be all Halloween related.
Like as in the movie, like the franchise of Halloween?
Not the franchise, as in Halloween in general.
Oh,
just so Mr. Cornfield hopefully will be here for that one because he'll enjoy that too.
I'm sure he will.
So a little shout out to Don, love you, brother. So this week I thought a nice easy one. He's a sin a bit. To choose a year, and we've gone for 2002.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
But not only have we gone for 2002, we're going for 2002, the titles edition.
Oh, no.
Just to mess about a little bit more.
Any multiple choice?
No. Multiple choice was one and done. That took me a long fucking time. So,
okay,
let's start this baby off.
Get the bitches to the filing cabinet of 2002 in my head then.
At least you got a year, so you know where to look.
That's good. That's good. I like 2002. Yeah.
I know you like this year. You know this year.
For obvious reasons.
Who was the champion going in to 2002?
What a question! Like, as in the WWF champion?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow. That's proper dummy, you know, because like I'm so set in 2002. Like, so Royal Rumble 2002, who was the champion there? Oh shit, man. Who even won the 2002 Royal Rumble? Triple H. So it was Chris Jericho, undisputed champion.
Oh yeah!
The same night.
Yes! Told you that was a nice easy one to get you going.
Fuck you.
Right. Question number 2. How many world title changes were there at a pay-per-view before the title split back into 2 titles?
Which was when? April or May?
It's nice and sneaky, this question is, ladies and germs, because this is technically a question in a question.
So as we know, as we've just discussed, look at that. That's good, that is. I like all of that. Not really. Get back down. Get in your place. As you can see,
that's why I tie mine up now.
Need a bit of a haircut. So we've just said Undisputed Championship. That's the gimmick. That happened at Vengeance in 2001. Chris Jericho's the champion. We then split the 2 titles up into a World Heavyweight title and the WWE Championship, I guess. But when did that happen? and it's after Mania for sure. So Mania was late March, early April. So then we've got to go May or April, June. When did Bischoff come back? No, that was, it was this year. And I want to say it was, where? Okay.
Oh. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, we've got questions in questions.
So Triple H beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. So
he did.
Okay. But then,
well, bear in mind, I'll jump in on that one. That one doesn't technically count, does it? Because it wasn't one title, then it was still two.
So sorry, what's the question then?
How many world title chains were there at a pay-per-view before the title became two titles again? Obviously,
so
Triple H won the undisputed title, and it was technically still classed as two titles.
Yeah.
So no. When Triple H won it, he then went, it's one title. He unified the titles.
Okay, so are you saying from when Triple H became the champion at WrestleMania 18 to when they got
split again?
When Bischoff come back and went, you're the world champion, and SmackDown was doing SmackDown thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So don't include Mania.
You can't. Okay, so you can't include Mania. Triple H goes, it's one belt now. Job done.
Because Triple H was the one that went, he's just one now.
Then he loses it to Hogan, I think. I think I'm in the right year. And Hogan loses it to Taker. So we got two. And then just Taker lose it to Lesnar. I think Taker. Oh no. SummerSlam 02 is The Rock versus Lesnar. So The Rock becomes the champion at some point. But there's no World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. I don't think. No. He hands him the belt the next night. After he did what he did. Right? Wow. 2002 was a good year. Okay. So if we go... We got Triple H. Doesn't count at Mania. So loses it to Hogan. Taker. The Rock's got to be in there somewhere. And then Lesnar. I'm going to go with 4. It's difficult, but I'm going to go with 4.
Okay, so like I said at the start of this question, people, this was a question and a question and a question.
Because he's a cunt, man. He's a bastard, I'll tell you. And I asked him to clarify this. and we still didn't really get anywhere with that clarification. So here we go.
No. You got it. You got the question correct. The question is literally that. Basically broken down, this question is, since Triple H won it, between Triple H and Brock, it's the transfer, isn't it? So Hogan beat Triple H at Backlash.
Yeah.
So Hogan then became the undisputed champion.
Yeah.
Hogan then lost that title at Judgment Day to The Undertaker.
Yeah.
So that's 2. And then Taker lost to...
That's 5.
The Rock at Vengeance, and then The Rock lost to Brock at SummerSlam, and then Brock went to SmackDown.
And then Bischoff had to bring back the World Heavyweight Championship.
Something at Raw, because Brock became exclusive. So you got it for...
This is great. I love this, and I got them all. I got them all right. I got all the title changes.
It was when you went Rock. Nah, I was like, oh.
He's onto something.
You pull back. I told you 2002 was a good year for you. You'll be fine. So, who were the 2 holders of the championships by the end of the year? So, Raw, SmackDown. Who held the 2 titles?
So Raw was Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Easy. Done. Yeah. Okay. Done. Simple as that.
I knew that one would be straight away.
Now, here's the thing. I was a Raw fan.
Yeah.
So SmackDown was Brock Lesnar and the Big Show. Survivor Series 2002, Big Show beats Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman turns on Lesnar for the WWE Championship, Madison Square Garden.
So you're going with the champions at the end, by the end of 2002 were?
So for Raw, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. For SmackDown, Brock Lesnar and the Big Show.
And who come out on top?
At the end of the year?
Who was the champions at the end?
Year?
Who was the champions at the end of the year? Yeah.
So Triple H was definitely the end of the year champion for Raw because he beat Shawn Michaels in the 3 stages of fucking hell match at Armageddon. And I think, and I want to say that the Big Show walked into the new year as the champion.
Okay, so Triple H, Shawn Michaels. I knew you'd know that one. 3 stages of hell. Everyone remembers that at Armageddon. So Triple H obviously was the one for Raw. The other one did involve Big Show against Kurt Angle.
So Angle won it before going into the new year.
Angle won at Armageddon.
Then he defend against because Lesnar won the Rumble in 03.
Yep.
So I think didn't Angle and Benoit have that match at 03 Rumble? And Triple H and Michaels had that match at 03 Rumble. Dead good matches, by the way. I can't be certain on the Angle one, but I'm pretty sure that's where it went.
But you got one of them. That's not three bad. Also, what about the matches? Hogan and Triple H at Backlash.
So Angle won the title.
So Angle and
so there was
Triple
3
H.
SmackDown champions then.
No, Angle won the SmackDown title at Armageddon. He beat Big Show.
Oh, sorry, I was counting Lesnar as 1, Big Show as 2, and then obviously Angle as 3.
Nah,
but my bad.
Who got the thing? But yeah, so it was Angle and Triple H come out the year with that, and what I say, Backlash, Hogan, Triple H. Surprisingly good match. I went back and watched it.
Surprisingly a good match, yeah.
Yeah, I went back and watched that, and I was like, you know what?
The choke slam that he took for Taker at Judgment Day was terrible, but Hogan Triple H was decent, yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving you 1 point on that one, on that last one anyway.
Thanks.
1 out of 2, you know. You don't have to get both answers, unless I state you do.
I thought I did well.
I thought you did well too. So, right. May 27th edition of Monday Night Raw. There was a ladder match for the IC title. Who was the champion at the end of the match?
It's got to be that match. It's got to be. It won't be, but it's got to be. The Undertaker.
Okay. So, May 27th.
Nah.
I
can't be arsed now. I ain't changing it. It could be Eddie Guerrero or Rob Van Dam, but I ain't changing it. It's staying as The Undertaker.
Staying as The Undertaker.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. It was Eddie Guerrero and RVD.
Yeah, of course. See, there we go. See?
Too bad. It was dead good ladder match. Eddie lost to RVD. Eddie beat RVD at Backlash for the title and then retained it at Judgment Day again against RVD, and then finally lost it in the ladder match to RVD. But also, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't realise, also that year, Taker and Jeff Hardy had a fucking banger.
When was that then?
I didn't write the date down for that one, actually.
Okay. But literally, I mean, look, the first one that pops to people's head is always going to be Taker versus Jeff because of the way that was built. However, 100%. What did I stop myself and say?
Yeah.
I am fuming, but at the same time, I'm trying to trust my gut again. It's a learning curve. We're trying to move away from overthinking things. I trusted my gut. It was the rank on this one.
It's a new show now, so we've got a clean slate. This is the first episode of the new show, which is still the same show, but it's not. So, question number 5. You'll like this one. How many times did the hardcore title change hands at a pay-per-view in 2002?
Fuck you, Craig. Fuck yeah. Look, there's no logical way of working this out. I don't care what anybody says. unless you are specifically a hardcore champion specialist, you're not getting this without Googling it. You're not doing it.
So how many
Simple as that.
times did the hardcore title change hands at a pay-per-view in 2002?
WrestleMania 18, I remember it changing 3-4 times. I'm sure that was the one with Molly Holly, if I'm honest, and things like that. So it's crazy. So look, the 24/7 title has, done things with your brain because you compare the two. But it's not going to be as high as what the 24/7 title does these days. And thankfully it's not on the telly anymore at this current moment in time. So I'm gonna go like in my 20s. That's where I'm gonna go. Okay. It's a stab in the dark. It's a complete and utter guess. Pay-per-view only though as well. That's the thing. So maybe it's even less than 20.
Pay-per-view is the thing.
12 pay-per-views. If it changed 3 times at WrestleMania, for example, that's a special occasion because it's Mania. It's not going to happen all year round. It's not. 18. Let's go. 15. 15. Let's go 15.
15? Okay. Well, you're a lot closer with 15 than you were with your first answer.
Okay.
So the hardcore title only appeared at 2 pay-per-views.
Oh, that's crazy.
WrestleMania and Insurrection.
Wow. They really disliked the hardcore title in 2002.
Yeah. The hardcore title was
Insurrection
a house show
in
Raw
London
and
or
SmackDown.
Manchester. Like it would have
it
been
was
in one
Manchester.
of them.
Manchester?
One of them.
I want to say. But yeah, so WrestleMania, it was 5 times at WrestleMania.
Okay.
And 4 times at Insurrection.
9 in total. Wow.
That's it.
Too bad.
I was quite surprised by that statistic
that is a surprising statistic.
I was like, I've got a really fun one. I'm going to see how many times the title changed on the pay-per-view, and I was like, oh,
and you could
actually, you know what? That's
you
even
could
more
have
fun.
added a segment though, right? You could have. There's no excuse for it.
Easily. But there you go. So we're on to question 6.
And wait there was 2 brands with a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I know it was a Raw title, but it could have.
No, it did change hand on SmackDown though, because whenever people would sneak into the other show or there was at a fucking Wendy's or wherever. So, so here we go. The title that everyone loves. Tajiri even won the Cruiserweight Championship at Backlash in April. Then May the 14th had to defend it in a triple threat match. Who had the title at the end of the match?
In May.
Yep. So Tajiri won it at Backlash and held it until May 14th. And he defended it in a triple threat match. So who had the title by the end of the triple threat?
It's a stab in the dark for this one. It really is. Like, Jamie Noble's the first person that's come to my head. But I'm thinking, was it too soon for Jamie Noble? 2002? Ultimate Dragon. Billy Kidman. Chavo Guerrero even. Was super crazy. Could be that fucking FBI gimmick. Was that on at this sort of time? Nunzio, was it? That's his name, wasn't it? Billy Kidman.
Billy
Let's
Kidman.
just stop fucking about trying to think.
Stop fucking about. Let's just do it. Well, the triple threat match did involve Billy Kidman. It involved Tajiri, obviously, and it involved the winner, the Hurricane.
Yeah, fair one.
Too bad.
Fair one. Someone I left off my list of people that I was naming, but a big cruiserweight, especially at that time. That was the year that he did the Triple H and Austin thing. So yeah,
This was quite a big thing for our Hurricane this year. So that's why I thought I couldn't
wrestled
miss
the
out
Rock
Cruiserweight.
at some point. You know,
The fucking good match as well.
Great match.
Not that I'm surprised, to be fair, that came across like I was surprised it was a good match.
You know what, The Rock
really
couldn't
good.
carry people until a certain extent, and then he could carry people. So
yeah. So
it was a surprise at the time.
That is your 6 questions, but as always, we don't stand on 6 questions. We've got to have it. You got to have a little bonus question. So the bonus question is a nice, fun one. Do you remember the hardcore title?
Mm-hmm.
So the hardcore title changed hands this year a total of 151 times from February 5th to August 26th.
And that's when I take my headset off and walk away.
That's when RVD unified the title with the IC. So that's when it went away. So within those wins, how many times did a woman hold the title? So between February 5th to August 26th, how many times did a woman hold the hardcore title?
4. Could be 3. Could be 4. Could be 1. Molly Holly really stands out as someone that did win it, right?
There might be a reason Molly Holly stands out because it was at Mania.
It wasn't Mania. Then I don't know why I've got Jazz in my head for some reason. Maybe winning it. But I'm sure someone like Trish will fucking later win it at some point, stupid as well. That maybe even Victoria and Ivory were involved at some point. 3. Fuck it. 4. 3, 4. You motherfucker. You bastard. 4. Let's go with 4.
Sticking with 4 this time, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So Molly Holly, WrestleMania 18. Trish Stratus, Raw, May 6th. Terry Runnels, Raw, May 27th. That was it.
Too bad.
I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care, ladies and gentlemen? How about this, though? Because it's Halloween season, we've got a Halloween bonus question. We've got a bonus! I had to sneak in a bonus.
The sirens.
We are on the HBQ. Here we go. Halloween bonus question, ladies and gents. Look at that. So, sticking in 2002.
I'm not in the mood, though. I'm not in the mood for it now.
It's not Halloween. It's not Halloween franchise related, or is it? You know, Halloween anyway. Here we go. What was the highest grossing horror movie at the box office in 2002?
Piece of shit. Why the fuck would that be a question? In when? In October? Or
no, in 2002. The highest grossing box office
Halloween Resurrection didn't come out in 2002, did it? It ain't going to be that. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Halloween Resurrection did come out in 2002.
But it ain't going to be the highest grossing, surely. H2O was good, but fucking not that good to push Resurrection. Do you know what I mean? Fucking, I get that Busta Rhymes was in it, you motherfucker. What else?
You've also got to bear in mind, I've normally got a fucking horror freak on the show with us at this point. So I thought this one would be quite fun for him. So now you've got to think about the horror movies that came out that year.
But that, I've got no chance. I've got absolutely no chance. That's what I'm saying.
Do you want me to give you...
hold on.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the RainMan has found another room.
Jeepers Creepers weren't that year, was he?
No.
Freddy versus Jason might have been. Okay,
well, I'll tell you what. I've got the top 7 films, right? The highest was 129,128,133. The lowest was 30 million in that 7 films.
2 secs. Let me think about this. 7 movies. Highest grossing was 100.
Say 130 million.
130 million.
And the lowest was 30 million. Do you want the 7 movies?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, please. We get.
It's a HBQ, so why not give
narrow it down to like 4?
I'm narrowing it down to 7.
Okay,
Mate, I had a top
okay.
20. I had a top 20, and I was like, I don't like 20.
I like that. I like that.
So
Well,
we've got
7 for 7 questions, right? Well, we're at 8 questions.
we're at 8
so,
technically,
yeah.
but you know, we've got Resident Evil come out that year.
Okay.
1
Big
Hour
one.
Photo, The Ring, Halloween Resurrection, Blade 2, Ghost Ship.
Oh, you froze after Ghost Ship.
So Ghost Ship and then Queen of the Damned.
Okay. Ring 2, was it?
No, just The Ring.
Just The Ring. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And Blade 2, was it?
Blade 2.
So they're 2 that are standing out to me straight away because they're like, I love Blade. Like Wesley Snipes was fucking great. So
Damn right.
And the second film was actually quite good.
We've only got the MCU universe now, Marvel universe, because of Blade.
There you go.
Blade was the one that kick-started it, so.
And one of my top 5 wrestlers was in Blade 3.
He was. He had a little poodle.
Where do we go?
It was a chihuahua, little chihuahua.
Because Resident Evil was big, huge movie in 2002, clearly. Huge movie. And it was like the first of the whole franchise, right?
Yeah.
So it's
This
safe to say
this was the first film that everyone was waiting for, wasn't it?
There you go. The hype would have done the job. So as much as I'm shouting out the other movies, The Ring must have been up there. It must have been up there. I don't see Halloween Resurrection doing as well as those movies, especially after like some critics might have reviewed it. Mikey fucking Myers. I don't know. It's crazy. Unbelievable.
I might watch that.
You gotta watch. You gotta do the timeline. 78.
Oh no,
H2O.
H2O's terrible though, ain't it?
Nah, it's all right. It's okay. H2O's all right, you know. H2O is all right. It's okay.
You know what? My problem with H2O is it's around that time where slasher movies became very teeny.
Yes.
And
yeah, it's absolutely. It's a rip-off of Scream with Michael Myers.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
and
yeah.
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett. Woo!
Yeah, who, let's be honest, she just thinks Aston Kutcher anyway, so move on. I'm out of the 7 that you've listed, and I could be completely wrong. I think The Ring and Blade might have been in there. Halloween could have been in there too, but I think it's going to be Resident Evil.
Okay, so in at number 7, which
Resident
was quite
Evil,
because I absolutely loved this film. Ghost Ship was number 7.
Okay, yeah,
one of the best intros to a fucking horror film ever. Ghost Ship is. If you've not seen that, people check that out. That was amazing.
I think I have
number
seen
6, dead good. They're on the boat and the fucking thing snaps and it cuts everyone up while they're dancing. And the old guy drops over the little girl. Dead good. Number 6, Aaliyah. Queen of the Damned. Number 5, Halloween Resurrection. Number 4,
Myers.
Number 4 did better than I thought. 1 Hour Photo.
Nice.
In at number 4. So now we're down to the top 3, the 3 movies that you said. So we got The Ring, Blade, and Resident Evil. So number 3 is Resident Evil.
Well, there you go. So
number 2.
So I think it's now The Ring. I think.
Okay. So number 2 with 82 million is Blade 2. The Ring came in with 130 million box office. So, but I will say on opening night, and I haven't put the numbers in, I've just put what it was. Resident Evil was the highest opening night, but overall gross was The Ring.
Thanks, man. That was cool. I enjoyed that. That was challenging. I needed help. I definitely needed help because I was going way off the course with Freddie and Jason. But yeah, I'm happy with that.
Well, your little tag partner wasn't here to help you with the horror
films. He would have helped me massively.
He would have been good at this. This is why it was fucking there.
He would have sucked at the 2002 questions, just like all of you will.
Yeah, everyone's going to fail, and I can't wait to see their answers.
Testing RainMan, love it. I've been Rob Campbell.
And I am always going to be a bastard. Great Challoner.
Fucking is. I can't wait for next week. Well, no wonder Shawn Michaels broke hearts because my heart is broken now.